And I know why you're here.
Pushed on a March 20th case that I have.
All right, Mr.
Clymer put me.
I'm holding you in contempt.
Okay, that's fine, sir.
I'm
that's
sentencing
fine.
you.
That's fine. You're gonna see.
I'm sentencing you to 30 days in the Porter County Jail.
Fuck you, dude.
I'm sentencing you to 60 days in the Porter County Jail.
How about you send me to the old Porter County Jail that's right there? Because where I'm at is next to the LaPorte Airport, sir.
Mr. Broadway, would you like me to add another 30 days?
Why don't you add my name right, sir? My name is Jamie Clifford Broadway. Get that right. My name was changed when we came back from the war,
another 30 days. I've now sentenced you to 90 days in the Porter County Jail.
Whatever.
You know that, so does Judge Tody.
I don't think
it's so simple. It is so simple. I'm not a flight risk. You all know where I live at. I'm starting to raise my voice, but I'm always put.
Of your various rights in this matter. You have the right to hire an attorney to represent you. You have the right to have an attorney appointed to represent you if you cannot afford an attorney. You have the right to a public and speedy trial by jury, and you have the right against self-incrimination.
I received nothing. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
This case that you're talking about is a summons for March 20th. We're not even talking about why I'm here when I got transferred. That's what I don't understand. That's why I fired off at you.
Yeah, I understand, Mr. Broadway. Like I explained the first time we met, the summons went out, but because you were already in jail, they wanted to make things convenient. So they just wanted me to do the initial hearing while you were already in custody, which was fine with me. So the February, what was it? 20th or whatever date the summons date was, that was vacated. March 20th. So you don't have to be here on March 20th. That date was vacated.
That means your speedy trial is something that I'm still talking about why I'm here. From Speedway and the possession charge was Clymer transferred me to you for that charge. And none of that is being discussed right now. I have 3 different cases going on. I got a Tody's case with false informing, and we got pulled. We didn't even get pulled over. We ran out of gas, and they said they were going to help us. And then now I came here, got re-OR'd, I'm say. So I just want to go home, sir. And we can do this.
Broadway. You keep doing a couple things which you need to stop doing. One is that you keep talking about your defenses out loud in front of the prosecutor. You should not do that. You should only talk to about your defenses in front of your attorney. If you're going to represent yourself, you need to do that in some proceeding other than in front of me, because I don't need to hear any defenses until your cases go to trial. You talked about the pending case you have in front of Judge Tody. I'm aware of that. You've got the pending matter in front of Judge Tody. That's why when I'm done with the hearings that I have to complete with you today, I'm going to transfer your case to Judge Tody because he's got cases. Also, Judge Clymer transferred your case to me. I should never have had that case. It should have gone to Judge Tody because he's got the pending case, the first pending case. Okay.
I understand. Thank you.
You were in jail already on F61636, which was the case that came to me from Judge Clymer, right?
No, I was not.
Yeah, you were. They arrested you. You were in jail.
Sir, I got a summons by the officer. He told me that he was not going to press charges against me if I returned said package. I did that.
Okay. I'm talking about one case. You're talking about the other case. But in any event,
you're talking about the March 20th package. I'm in here for Speedways, taking food out of Speedway and having a box that was in my pocket that I found.
That may have been why you were arrested, Mr. Broadway, and I'm not going to disagree with you. That may have been why you were arrested on F61636. You were already in jail for that, and then they saw that you needed to have the initial in F6133, and to make matters easy, they brought you in front of me last Thursday so we could do the initial hearing on that.
But that's not stating why I'm here. This case, why I'm here, is not what you're talking about. But what I'm saying is the officer said he was not going to press charges if I gave him the said package. I gave it to him. The next day, and my door was even open. and it had a piece of plastic.
Broadway, I need to get through one more part, okay? You keep talking about your defenses. It does not help you.
I'm not. I just want to go home, sir. I keep getting set up to be here, and people get let out of here that has worse charges than me. And
Mr. Broadway, I need to go through the habitual enhancement notice with you as well. You have been filed, the state has filed a habitual offender enhancement notice on February 24th, 2026. I would like to go through it with you. It says that on or about October 7th, 2024, here in Porter County, you were convicted of a felony in 64D02 2406 F6 6181, maintaining a common nuisance, which occurred on June 5th, 2024, and that based on that conviction, you were sentenced on October 7th, 2024 to 360 days in the Porter County Jail, which was suspended. Do you understand what they allege?
no, I don't. That's not my charges. That's not me. My name is Jamie Clifford Broadway. Not James Clifford Broadway. Jamie Clifford Broadway. I don't
Okay,
know
sir.
how to explain
That's
that.
what the state alleges for the habitual offender enhancement notice. You understand what they allege?
I understand that. I hear that, but
Okay.
I don't agree with it.
I understand, and nobody's gonna, in a few minutes, I'll enter a not guilty plea for you on it, because you're innocent until proven guilty in this country. I need you to understand that the possible sentence related to the habitual offender enhancement is that you could have an extra 2 to 6 years if you're convicted of a level 6 felony, 2 to 6 years additional term, and it's a non-suspendable additional term. Okay? So if you're found to be a habitual offender, an additional fixed term between 2 to 6 years for level 6 felony can be imposed at the time of sentencing. Do you understand the possible penalty?
I do, and
Okay, that's all I need. And as required by statute, the court will enter a preliminary plea of not guilty for you on the habitual offender enhancement. Now, I'm transferring your case to
Okay.
DO6. Both of these cases get transferred to Judge Tody, and you have a hearing set with him on June the 15th at 8:30. So you'll be back in front of him on June the 15th at 8:30. And you should have copies of the order that I signed yesterday, or I'll sign today if I haven't signed it. That is the sentence for the contempt finding. I found you guilty of contempt last Friday, and I sentenced you to 6 months in the Porter County Jail. That's another reason why you'll be sitting in the Porter County Jail until the June
well, then
15th.
I can't go pro se like I got escorted out of your room, because I mean, I don't want to look like this in the courtroom. I want to presume I got court.
You said you want to proceed
I
pro
got court
se.
clothes at home that I was ready for court.
You said you want to proceed pro se.
Like,
You want to proceed pro se.
why you can't OR me and I be in court with my suit or tie.
And he will have to conduct a Feretta hearing related to the pro se. But in the meantime, I believe I have a duty to make sure you have an attorney within 20 days of being arrested.
I don't want an attorney,
And
sir.
I'm going to appoint the Porter County Public Defender Service
I don't
for you.
want that. I'm my own attorney. You know that, so does Judge Tody.
I don't
It's
think
so
you can get
simple.
a Feretta
It
hearing.
is so simple. I'm not a flight risk. You all know where I live at. I'm sorry
you're
for
in jail
raising
now
my
because I
voice,
sent
but
you
I'm always put as a different in this place.
For your contempt last Friday.
I
transferring the
don't
case.
call that
You have a
being
hearing on June the
You
15th.
said something about
Go
chickens,
to
sir.
Judge Cody.
That is not
We're adjourned.
professional.
We're adjourned.
You gotta have to work me in. No, I'm not.